Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're settling one of the biggest battles in gaming mice, these three legendary contenders from Logitech's iconic G502 lineup, the 502 Hero, Hero Lightspeed and 502 X Plus. Starting off, we have the G502 Hero. It has the standard USB wired cable and magnetic baseplate, extra thumb buttons and tuning weights so you can have your desired weight. I like my mice heavy, that's why I like this lineup of mice. The baseplate is good quality and really snappy. It's got 7 customizable buttons with a DPI shift button and nice mechanical switches. So next we move on to the G502 Hero Lightspeed. It's the exact same mouse as the Hero, but it's wireless and it comes with a wireless USB dongle and a receiver adapter. Other than that, there's absolutely nothing different about this mouse except where the weights are placed. One thing I absolutely hated in this mouse for as long as I owned it is that it didn't have USB Type-C charging. It has the old Type-B charger like the old Android phones, and it's pretty slow at charging, though it retains battery life pretty well. Moving on, we have the G502 X Plus. It has USB-C charging, Lightspeed wireless plus a USB receiver, and it has different RGB sections and new optical switches, which I have to tell you are amazing. The thumb button is replaceable on this one, which is pretty cool, but the only downside that I felt is that there were no added weights. But I'd like to say that the balance of weight on this mouse is still amazing and I really like using it on a daily basis. Right off the bat, the Hero is wired, Lightspeed adds wireless, and X goes even further with upgraded technology and RGB. Next up, let's cover the design and build. The 502 Hero has the classic textured grips. It has a heavier feel with the weights and the wire pulling it back, and solid click feedback, which I personally enjoyed for quite a while. The only design flaw on this mouse is that dirt traps up on the grips really easily, and over my 2.5 years of using this, there's quite a lot of buildup. Moving on to the 502 Hero Lightspeed, it's the exact same design as the Hero. Wireless adds freedom and there's no tension or pulling from the wire, and it has slightly lighter without the cable drag. Other than that, there's nothing I would say is different. Then moving on to the big boy, the G502 X Plus. It has an upgraded material with refined curves, mag-speed optical switches which are faster and crispier clicks. It's lighter overall and definitely more responsive in gaming. So in overall, the G502 X Plus feels the most refined and modern, but the classic Hero shape honestly never gets old as I've used it for a very long time. And next up, we discuss buttons and features. And this is where the 502 fans get excited, as there's lots of buttons and huge advantages in MMOs and productivity. So breaking down, we've got 11 total buttons on all the mice, the scroll wheel modes, which is one of the most iconic features of this lineup. The only difference between the buttons and features on these mice are that the 502 X Plus has no weights, but other than that, there's absolutely no difference. All three are fully programmable with the Logitech G HUB app, but the X Plus adds more visual feedback with RGB, perfect for streamers and battle stations alike. The RGB lineup on the Hero and the X Plus are definitely different, as the shape is different and there's more RGB sectors, meaning you can have a nice gradient of colors. While the Hero and the Lightspeed only have RGB sectors on the Logitech logo and the DPI signals. If we're going on pure aesthetics, the G502 X Plus wins this by a mile, as the RGB sectors look really nice and the design is sleek and modern. I might be biased while saying this as I've used the G502 Hero and the Hero Lightspeed for a few years now, but I definitely love the 502 X Plus. Now it's time to compare the core performance of the sensors. The G502 Hero. This starts us off with Logitech's proprietary Hero sensor, which goes up to 25,600 dpi with zero smoothing. People love the wired for its reliability, lack of need of charge, and thinking that there's gonna be a latency difference in a wireless version. And when we talk about the Hero Lightspeed, it has the exact same sensor, wireless performance rivaling the wired, along with virtually no latency difference even though it's wireless. If your choice is between the Hero and the Hero Lightspeed, you should definitely go for the Lightspeed. Moving up is the G502 X Plus. It has the latest Hero 25,000 sensor, the battery power efficiency along with crisp optical switches plus faster actuation. On pure tracking, all three are excellent, but the X Plus pairs the sensor with an improved wireless system and optical switches that make it feel much snappier and easier on your hands. Now in the next part, we have to exclude one of them. Let's talk wireless, because that's a major reason people upgrade. Battery life. First up, the G502 Hero Lightspeed. It's got wireless with Lightspeed technology. That's Logitech's proprietary technology for wireless devices, with great battery life of 40 plus hours with RGB off. And the 502 X Plus has Lightspeed wireless with PowerPlay support, which is the mat, with 60 plus hours and a variety of RGB. It's definitely more power efficient. If you care about going wireless, the X Plus takes the win thanks to a longer battery life and cleaner integration with PowerPlay. Now let's talk about every gamer's first love, RGB and its software. All three use the Logitech G HUB, but the X Plus wins in the aesthetics department. The Hero and the Hero Lightspeed have standard RGB zones, while the X Plus has advanced RGBs with more zones and ambient effects. RGB doesn't improve performance, but if your setup is themed, like my new setup, the X Plus brings more flair to it. Alright, here's the finale. Time for the verdict. Here's how I'd break it down. Best for competitive gamers on a budget. The winner is the G502 Hero. It's got everything you'd need in a setup. Wide reliability, extremely capable, and best value if you don't need the wireless part of it. Now the award for the best all-rounder goes to the wireless. Same performance as the Hero, wireless freedom. It's an ideal mid-tier choice for people who are slightly on a budget. They're not balling, but they want good stuff for their setup. Now then, the best premium option is obviously the G502 X Plus. With its latest technology, longer wireless life, optical switches, it's best for enthusiasts and creators. Every mouse here is excellent in its own way. It really comes down to whether you want wired, wireless, or premium performance for next-gen features. Now comment down below which one you'd pick. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tech comparisons. If you enjoyed the video, check out my other videos, especially my series where I flip gaming PCs to pay for med school, which I'm currently in. And thank you for watching.